Merry meet and welcome to the general reading for all signs for today, the 27th of February, 2024. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Today we're reading with this Tarot Grand Lux, and we're going to purify with this Agua de Colonio Concentrada by Alvarez Gomez. Excuse me, 3 sprays in this big room is more than sufficient. If you're watching us on YouTube and you don't want to watch me shuffle, you can fast forward through all of the shuffling by using the timestamps right in the video description. Like I said, we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Sarah, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Shirley. Thank you so much, Sarah and Shirley, and thank you to everybody for joining us today for this general reading. I was a little bit out of it because I had a new deck that I wanted to read with, but I didn't have time to shuffle it, so I was afraid it wouldn't be accurate. So I switched at the last second to this deck. And I love this deck. It's very colorful. Even though it's a bit Rider-Waite Smithy, it's beautiful. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. And if you are on Twitch and you want to watch without any ads, you can subscribe to us there. Our shop at arielscornershop.com is still a bunch of affiliate links, and that's going to be that way for a while. But keep your eyes peeled because we are going to be having a new shop, and we're going to soft launch that probably sometime in April. So stay tuned. We'll give you details. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. Just a reminder, this reading does go out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it because it's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. You can find all of the most recent readings on our website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link right in the main menu. Oh, I gave you the wrong, I'm sorry. Today, moderating on YouTube is the lovely Honeypaw. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Sorry about that. Gave you the wrong moderators looking on the list from Sunday. I'm going to give this deck a nice clean cut. Let's see what's in the cards for everybody today. Starting off with some coins. The 5 of coins. Well, we've got the Ace of Cups, yay, and then we've got the 5 of Wands. Some fives today, so they're not okay. I like that it's the Ace of Cups in the center of the reading. That means that it's a beautiful opening today. Today's the start of a couple, at least one or more new trends of prosperity, joy, happiness, success, new choices, new decisions, new opportunities. You know, cups are pretty all-encompassing, and this is a beautiful, beautiful way to open the day today. And your day is blessed with all of that. Now, the fives are somewhat conflicted. Now, you're leaving some money conflicts. Some of you have been fighting about money or worried about money or going through some poverty, and that's stuff that you're leaving in the past, and this Ace of Cups is wanting to like wash that clean. What happens is that love brings up everything unlike itself in order to release it. So you're going to notice as all of this beautiful, loving, spiritual energy is encompassing your day today, you're going to notice, possibly for some of you, that you're very irritable. And it's like, wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to be having a good day. It's a good kind of irritation. Let it happen. Let it happen. If you get irritable today, it means stuff is leaving you, and you want to celebrate that. So you do something responsible with that. You don't bitch and moan at people. You don't take it out on people, right? You just express yourself in a healthy, positive, and responsible way. And if you have some anger coming up, honor that, and you do something about it. You can do some physical exercise. You can scream into a pillow. You can pound a pillow. You can go into a closed parked car. scream and yell your favorite 4-letter words, anything you like. That's all fair game, and it's all fine to do, because it's not the end of the road. It's a releasing of all of that stuff that was already blocking some of this happiness. The bottom line is that the point of that is not to get into the anger. It's to release it if it happens to come up, and it's not going to be like that for everybody. But the star of the show is this Ace of Cups. And the aces are the root powers of that suit. And the powers of cups are very, very deep. They're very magnetic. There's a lot of feeling. There's a lot of emotion, but there's also a lot of spiritual understanding, wisdom, love, and peace. So the whole goal today is peace. And peace regarding those financial worries. Those things are going in, they're in the rear view. So you want to bless them and release them and recognize that today is the day of healing all of that. And you might be angry about a few things today, and that's okay. If you're not, that's okay too. But if you are, just like I said, just realize that it's old anger being released, not something new. All right, we've got the 4 of Swords, nice. We've got the 2 of Coins, okay. And we've got the Page of Cups, beautiful. Okay, just for those few of you on here that are trying to get pregnant, good news is coming. Okay, so it's a good thing. So I know that's about 4 of you maybe. There's not a whole lot of you. But those of you who've been looking to have a baby, it looks like good news in that front. Okay, now, for the rest of you, this page, and including you, this Page of Cups is good news. Just good news in general. And this good news comes on the other side of whatever was blocking that good news. So you're being called on to have some time today in silence, especially if you do have a little bit of a blow up today. Take advantage of the time after the blow up. No, it's not necessary to have the blow up, but if you do have the blow up, take advantage of the time after the blow up, because there's going to be great peace. And when you can relax and close your eyes and be with that peace, you're going to receive so much wisdom, so much direction, and so much good news. And the future is filled with good news. And it's starting right now. This impatience about the money, you got to stop it. That's where a lot of this anxiety comes from. Don't be impatient right now. Allow yourself to feel the feelings of peace. Feel those feelings of love. Feel those feelings that everything is working out for you. Even if you can't make it all the way to feeling good, go for feeling better. Feeling better and more relaxed and more certain, have more certainty that your financial situation is turning around. Look for evidence of that, even small evidence of that. But don't try to push that river. You don't want to do that, because if you start pushing the river in regards to your finances, you'll make stupid choices and you'll be back at square one again. Just know that it's working. Everything's working out for you. You've been good about letting go of that. It's this 4 of Swords. You've been good about just like, okay, I'm just going to detach from it. There's especially the stuff I can't do anything about. I'm just going to detach from it. I'm going to know this too shall pass. There's something wonderful on the other side of this. You've been good at that. So stay with that. And because what that's been doing for you is it's been creating this experience of this Ace of Cups. Look at this beautiful card. I mean, it really is a beautiful card. And this is you. And this cup is filled with so many blessings and so much prosperity, and so much wisdom. And I think for many of you, this idea that I can just relax, be at ease, and receive is foreign. But you're willing to, it's saying, you're at that point where you're willing to even consider that as being true for you. Today's a good day to turn off the news. Today's a day to turn off the external news and turn on the internal news. Because you're not going to find good news on the internet. You're not going to find good news on news programs. You're not going to find good news in newspapers today. I'm not saying to stick your head in the sand and to not be informed. Just today, take a break from it. Have a unplugged day if you can, because you want to listen to this good news. This good news is the news from Spirit that all is well and that you're going to do so well. Actually, you're doing so well. The only thing that right now that's standing in between you and feeling that is this impatience, because you're like, I know what that's like. You go through this whole like process where you're going through some fears about money or problems with money or problems in general. And then you say, okay, I'm going to retreat from that. I'm going to know that all is well and everything's turning out well. And then in 15 minutes, where is it? Where's, it's like, no, it doesn't really always work that way. You have to let it go. You have to just let it go today. Because nothing is going to happen today that needs your immediate attention. I mean, if there is stuff that needs your immediate attention, obviously deal with it. I'm not saying to not deal with stuff that's on your plate today, but a lot of these worries are really in the past, and it looks like it's working out. It's just that you want it working out right now, and I understand that. It's just like, you don't understand. I've got this bill. What are you talking about? Just feel peaceful. Well, if there's nothing you can do about that bill today, worrying about it and being impatient about it and getting all stressed out about it isn't going to help you. So keep retreating, keep letting that go. And when you do that, like I said, the good news is on its way. But you can't listen to those two voices at once. You can't listen to the now voice and the all is well voice at the same time. So you want to hear this peaceful, loving, still voice within you today that's telling you you have nothing to worry about. It's all turning out well. It's turning out better than you've ever imagined it. That's the voice you want to be listening to today. And it's there if you can just calm your mind and be in this space of this Ace of Cups. And if there's something that's standing in the way of that, or if that Ace of Cups is bringing up some irritability and anger, fine, move that energy. You go run around the block. You go pound that pillow. You go scream and yell. It's not going to hurt it. It's not going to make anything go away. It's just going to move the energy, move that blocked energy, so that then you can sit in the space of it. Now, for some of you, you think, well, I'm not really feeling that. It won't hurt you to just pretend that and go have a temper tantrum anyway. I know I don't always teach, just go have temper tantrums even if you don't feel angry. But today it might not be a bad idea if you're not really feeling and hearing this news, if you're not really feeling this experience that is happening under the surface, right? So if there is irritability, and sometimes even if there's not, just go get angry about something. Just go scream and yell or pound or run or do a jog. Do something to move that energy. And then after it's done, after that energy's been moved, then go. Maybe just go do a yoga class even. Or, whatever you love to do to move the energy. It doesn't have to be angry. But you don't want to think, oh, I'm going to avoid anger at all costs, because sometimes that's not the highest road. Sometimes if you're feeling something, it's better to acknowledge it and move the energy. And where the goal of that is not the anger. The goal of that is on the other side of the anger, where this peace and this good news is, so that you no longer have to worry about this worry that's been hanging over your head. Because many of you have been trying to withdraw from the worry, and it's not really happening. So we need it to happen, because you don't want to live in that anymore. Because on the other side of that is peace and resolution. And like I said, really good news. Good news. Today's your good news day. All right. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. And thank you to the amazing moderators, Honey Paw and Dre. And we will see everybody for another general reading tomorrow. Blessed be.